Yoruba youths rattle Tinubu's government and ask president to suspend this minister and others. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Yoruba Youth Assembly, led by National President Odunoga Babatunde, is calling for the suspension of Dr. Betta Edu, the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. This request stems from alleged financial misconduct within her ministry, asserting that the minister, a notable figure in the administration, has violated federal government's financial laws. Additionally, the group is pushing for an investigation into Oluwatoyin Sakirat Medin, the Accountant General of the Federation, regarding the same financial irregularities. The Nigerian Observer reported that the financial regulation expressly prohibits placing personal funds into government bank accounts and vice versa. Deeming such transaction as fraudulent, any official found depositing public funds into a private account is presumed to have acted with fraudulent intent. This revelation posed substantial concerns regarding the administration's commitment to complying with financial regulations. With acknowledging Dr. Betta Edu's significant contribution, AMB Odunoga Babatunde and the Yoruba Youth Assembly firmly underscored their unwavering commitment to a corrupt-free environment in the present administration. This position also applies to Oluwatoyin Sakirat Medin, the Accountant General implicated in the alleged financial misconduct. The Yoruba Youth Assembly's insistence on Dr. Edu's suspension highlights the commitment to maintaining financial laws and ensuring accountability. The plea for intervention also encompasses Oluwatoyin Sakirat Medin, stressing the importance of promptly addressing these allegations. In the inclusion of the Accountant General, Oluwatoyin Sakirat Medin introduces intricacies to the allegations of financial misconduct. The Yoruba Youth Assembly urges the prompt suspension of both Dr. Betta Edu and Oluwatoyin Sakirat Medin, emphasizing that individual contributions should not overshadow the imperative of adhering to financial regulations. This unfolding situation presents a delicate balance between acknowledging individual contributions and upholding governance principles, suggesting a potential systematic issue that warrants examination. The call for suspension echoes the demand for transparency, accountability, and the restoration of public trust, carrying significant implications for the administration's commitment to ethical governance. Amidst allegations of financial impropriety, there is a pressing need for the immediate suspension of Dr. Betta Edu to facilitate a comprehensive investigation into fund utilization. Concurrently, attention is drawn to the Accountant General for releasing funds into a personal account without a tax identification number TIN. Failure to properly investigate and sanction both individuals implies that the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs might be operating as a cover to misappropriate public funds under the guise of conditional cash transfers to the poor. The urgency in suspending Dr. Betta Edu underscores the necessity for a transparent investigation into the alleged financial irregularities. At the same time, questions arise about the Accountant General's adherence to financial protocols in releasing funds without a tax identification number TIN. The prevailing concern looms large as this alleged acts of impropriety threaten to undermine the credibility of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, raising fundamental questions about its true commitment to serving the public interest. In order to dispel any doubts and maintain the integrity of financial transactions, prompt and thorough investigations are imperative. The appeal for the suspension of key figures within the ministry goes beyond the mere procedural formality. It stands as an urgent plea for accountability, transparency, and the strict adherence to financial regulations. Swift and decisive actions are not only necessary, but also crucial to preventing a prolonged cloud of suspicion over the ministry's financial dealings, as any delay in addressing these issues could lead to a continued erosion of public confidence. Also, the Yoruba Youth Assembly underscores the pressing requirement for transparency and accountability to rebuild public trust. The accusations not only scrutinize the financial behavior of particular individuals, but also prompt apprehensions regarding the broader governance and financial administration within the ministry. The gravity of the situation is underscored by the call for suspension emphasizing that these allegations must be subjected to rigorous investigation and resolution. Failing to address these concerns promptly could suggest a misuse of the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs for the misappropriation of public funds, disguised under the pretext of conditional cash transfers to the impoverished. Ultimately, the urgent need for action serves as a safeguard not only for the reputation of the individuals involved, but more importantly, for the trust that the public places in the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. It is a critical juncture demanding transparency, accountability, and a resolute commitment to ethical governance to ensure the continued effectiveness and legitimacy of the ministry's noble mission. Now, this is what I'm going to say. If now I like the way they are doing, as in they should do a proper investigation. Now, they should do a proper investigation. And please, investigation should not be half baked. They should do it well. This is people's what's it called? This is people's what's it called, self-image we're talking about here. So that at the end of the day, if truly these people are guilty as charged, then the constitution should thereby, whatever the constitution says they should do. If they say make them put them for prison for 10 years, fine. If they say make them collect our money, make them spend how many years, do communities, whatever they ask them to do in their constitution, they should do it. Do you understand? But if at the end of the day, I don't know why something like this will. Yes, now we must give chance. So say what of if they innocent. So if at the end of the day, these people are not guilty, then the people will be say start to blow the whistle. Then go start to the pay. Now then go start to do waiting. They pay. Then go pay for slander. They will sue them for character slanderization. I mean, waiting they even call them. That is how it is supposed to be. So fine. They should be. How am I going to put it? They should look. What's it called? They should be investigated very well. No super story, no content corners. They should be investigated very well. And thereafter, after the investigation, if they are now found wanting, cannot tell them. Two people. That's Better Edu and the AGF, the Accountant General. We never even go far. I don't want to believe. Deep down in my heart, I don't want to believe him. As in, I don't want to believe him. Because I'm like, this kind early morning, that is what I am seeing. That is what I'm asking myself. So let us give these people the benefit of the doubt. Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.